Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 12 Days of Sparkle and Shine. Today we are going to work with this awesome paper issues sketch that was posted for the January challenges. And hey, look, I remembered to post it on my actual video today. Yay! So I am going to go ahead and try to figure out how I want to create this layout. Our theme today is about stars. And I have this fun little collection of pattern paper that I got. It is from Daisy, and I was gifted it from Daisie. Trying to just decide, I want to add the stars in, and I kind of want to do it in the pattern that you could see that I was sharing with you. But I wasn't sure. I was thinking about this paper, but I didn't really want to use up that heart paper without I kind of have another idea for it. So I put that all away and just decided, first of all, I'm going to spray these stars instead. And my goal here was just to get them sprayed and all of my blues and teal mixes and all of that. Not thinking about what I was doing. I just like to grab a piece of white cardstock just so I have something to have it. And I was hoping it would make a cool design, but if it didn't, no big deal. I can use the back of it and whatever, or I can use the spray for something else. It does, however, make the coolest little pattern, and it turns into my background for this layout just because of how much I love it. And so my original idea of using these stars kind of becomes second nature, and you'll see in the end I do use a couple of them to add another layer to my photos and everything, but this actually ends up becoming my background because I just love the way it looks so much. I'm so sorry, I'm doing this so early in the morning. I have a catch in my throat. So here are my photos. They are of the ones I use to post onto Instagram/Facebook, announcing to the rest of the world that we were expecting baby number 3. And at this point, obviously, I know that we're having a boy. I didn't then, but I because I know this, I am going to tend to go into more of the boyish colors. So all 3 layouts I've created about this pregnancy so far do tend to be the colors of what he actually is. That's kind of the one thing, I guess, about scrapping a little bit later is being able to create something not to one way or the other, I guess, is the bonus there. So it is quite a blue heavy layout here. Now, to create the effect I wanted, like that pattern paper, I'm literally just taking my pencil and drawing lines. I have the pattern paper, you can't see it, but it's to me on the left there. And I was just following it and trying to make the same amount of lines, kind of the same length and everything. And then I'm going to go ahead and poke. I don't do hand stitching on all of the lines. I do them on, I think, 4, just for a little bit of added texture and interest. And then I go ahead and do just plain old machine stitching on the rest of it. However, my son was playing with my machine and I didn't realize it. So on the right, the first stitch is correct. It's my hand stitching. But then the second and the third ones are very loose. And when I went to erase the pencil lines, all my stitches tried to come out because of that. And yeah, it looks okay. Like it doesn't bother me or anything. It did when I was doing it just because it was frustrating. But it kind of gives it a fun look to it, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't on purpose. It just happened to look like that now. And then to add even more stars, I'm adding the silver stars that I got from my advent calendar from Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And then just these fun little tiny white ones from a cut file. I think these are like the offcuts or whatever that I got. And again, all of my cut files are always from either Daisie herself or from Crafty Maggie. They both are awesome and send me cut files, and I so appreciate it. I do get to them eventually. I'm not a heavy cut file type of person. I think it's because I don't have a machine, obviously, but I have to really think about using a cut file to use them. So that's why you don't see them with me very often, but that's okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a little flip out. I do want to add some journaling. Not that it needs to be private journaling. I just didn't know where else to journal this. And so I'm going to create just a little washi flip out and think to myself how to do this correctly. So while you do that, let me just remind you, there is a prize for this round of 12 days, and I'm going to do a live, not a live, but like a face-to-face video kind of explaining it a little bit better. But the main details are just make sure you comment on all 24 of the videos that we'll be posting, not including our face-to-face. You don't have to comment on that in order to be have a chance to win this. And you have to be a subscriber to both Daisie and I, which I would assume you would be because, you watch us and you support us already, but that is just one of the things you have to do in order to do this. And then you'll have until January 15th. That's when we're going to announce the winners. And Daisie and I are each going to be giving away a prize. And so I'll explain what the prize is on my face-to-face. I think it's neat. I think you're really going to like it. And I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. It's a little bit of a different kind of giveaway, and it really fits in with what we do. So I hope you'll want to play along and just go ahead and comment. You don't have to do anything else special. We would love, however, if one of these themes inspire you to create a layout. Just use our hashtag. This round, our hashtag is 12 days of sparkle and shine. We made it pretty easy. So you just have to go hashtag 12 days of sparkle and shine. We'll see you. We would love to see if something has inspired you from one of our prompts. And so that's kind of the information about the giveaway. And then to go back to my layout, I had to really think about a title here. I wanted it to be like, this baby is a surprise baby. We were done. I don't know if you've been following me for very long, but if you have, you would have known when Nora was born, I've done like 4 layouts about how our family was complete and all of that. And so, a year later, basically, Nora was 1 in a few months, and then we found out this summer. So yeah, we let life catch us by surprise. And I needed a title like that, and I couldn't really come up with things, so I sent a message to Daisie, and she was giving me lots of some ideas to kind of help, and I liked it. It still wasn't, I don't know, the words I wanted just weren't coming to me. I don't normally struggle with titles, but for this one I did. But yeah, so I got some help on how to go ahead and work with my title there, and I love it. So that is my layout. I do play around with how to do the catch is kind of right in the middle, and I did that last, but I gave myself too much space to work with, so I'm just trying to play with how to fix that. And once I do that, I just simply add another one of the stars that I had sprayed, and that really just helped add another layer. So that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I so apologize about clearing my throat a couple times in this video. It's super early in the morning. I just, I finished this layout late at night, and my daughter has caught a cold to wrap up the end of the year, and so I didn't get to do this voiceover last night like I wanted. Isn't that funny how life works? So yes, it's my morning voice. I apologize. I hope you're having a great last day of 2018, and you have a very safe and happy new year. I will be back with you tomorrow, and we'll move along with our last 6 episodes of this series. This has been a really fun one. I like this little change up in how we're doing this round. So hopefully you have been enjoying it as well. All right, guys, I'm going to show you my final image here. And thank you, Paper Issues, for the awesome sketch inspiration. You really helped me to create this layout. And go check out Daisie's layout. You'll love it. Bye.